Grand risings, everyone. Grand risings. As you know, I'm getting my tea life in order. I already added my bay leaf, so I'm just adding my agave to the bottom. Move, babe. He just out here showing off his business on camera. He don't even care. So today we're implementing our jar of more life, which has 102 minerals of the 102 minerals the body needs to replenish, reset, restore, and today is my day one taking it. It's kind of like a jelly substance, which is something I would normally hate. I hate jelly. But in the sense of it being great for you and your overall being, you know, some sacrifices I'm willing to make. And this product can be added into anything. You can cook with it, hot, cold, whatever. You can add it to the tea that I'm making right now. But I just want the rawness of it, so I'm going to eat it raw. Now, I do have to put a warning on it because it is very, like, I guess salty, I guess you could say. Because it is your salt replacement. When you cook with it, you use it as a salt replacement. And that's how I include it into my day-to-day cooking. And as you can see, these jars always are filled. So we're gonna do a 5-day cleanse on nothing but raw products. So I'm going to consume nothing with raw eating or almost raw eating, at least just health conscious eating. I'm not going to be eating any dairy, none of that, or I won't be making a lot of cooked food. Like, so it'll be a lot of salads, a lot of, I call it pizza tacos, but I know just for me saying this to you guys, you're not gonna know what it is. Like, so obviously along the days I will be like showing you exactly like what I'm eating every day for the next 5 days we're trying to go. And I can tell you now that a lot of it definitely will be like salad basis. I'm just adding my lime to my tea. Giving it a little extra sass, I guess. And now we're gonna get started with our workout day. And today I'm gonna sun gaze after sun gaze, a practice of sun gazing while meditating. After I finish my 20-minute yoga workout, and then I get back to you. Hey you guys, it's your girl Nay, back again with another video. I promise y'all I'm gonna get a better little intro, but when I started doing it, it's like that's the first thing that came to mind, so that's what I did. But anywho, I know y'all can see my smoke and everything coming from the bottom, but it's my incense. I'm sitting down at my altar, having time for self, taking self time. And I was just basking in my new realization of reality, because in actuality it's always been my reality. It's just been one that I didn't want to acknowledge, I guess, or I didn't want to accept, maybe. I'll go with that. I didn't want to accept it. But I know yesterday I told you guys about my root chakra meditation and my time doing that and the experience I had with it. Ooh. But today, waking up, I just feel a sense of relief, like pure and utter relief, like I'm flowing downstream, you guys. A clear and evident example of me flowing downstream. But today I feel light, I feel airy, I feel vibrant, like my vibrations are as high as they've ever been, obviously, because I wasn't in the state of mind that I am now. So I wasn't able to feel my true self, like speak my truth, live within my truth. And it's just a breath of fresh air. I don't know if I said that already, but if I did, this should amplify it, because it is literally a breath of fresh air. Like my whole being is like in sync, or it's aligning, I should say. And I don't know why I harbored that for so long. Like, obviously the people closest to me, they know this. Like my mama, we spoke on it before. Even myself and my father, like we've tried to have this conversation before, but he wasn't receptive to what I was saying. Like he was still trying to deflect at the time, which was a couple years ago from now, when we did try to have this conversation. But I kind of understand now a little more of why I've been the way that I've been, or why I accepted the things that I accepted within life, and why I was so like closed off to everything, or to a certain extent anyways. And I've come to the realization that I wouldn't allow myself to deal with that, because that time in my life I was looking for someone to take the blame. Not even say that. I'm not gonna say someone to take the blame. I was looking for someone to acknowledge their wrongdoings within it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Just someone to be like, okay, you right, like I wasn't the best. I didn't do right by you. I wasn't living right by myself. And then I thought that I could just release, but obviously I had to come to realization that not every sense of forgiveness comes in the form of an apology. Now I know, like, we as adults, like, we always hear this, like, sometimes you just gotta be the adult and acknowledge that you won't get an apology, or you just have to forgive without someone physically saying, like, I'm sorry. And that is the point that I got to yesterday. Like, I have to release, I have to be and live within my truth. Because if I don't, I'm gonna go through life the way that I did, making all my mistakes that I made, letting people take from me as much as they did, and me not being able to even give myself enough to love myself completely. Because I was trying to love everybody else. Like, all the love that I should have been given to me, I was trying to give to everybody else. And I mean, it's a common way of life, but it's not the right or true way of life. And that's the point that I had to get to yesterday. And I am so happy that I even made it thus far. because everybody always think of shadow work. Now, when I say shadow work, I mean like you acknowledging the bad within you, like anything negative that has ever like transpired within your life. It's you actually sitting down with yourself and acknowledging all your demons. So shadow work is definitely looked at as a thing that people don't really want to do. Like, people don't really want to know their true self, like, because everybody at this point is putting on a facade. Like, everybody is wearing a mask. Either they're masking it with their money, their masculinity, the person that they want to be, the person that they think they are, the person that they're trying to perceive themselves as being. Even like myself, like I said, like to everyone else, I was always like closed off or antisocial, very antisocial, and a hard outer shell, like nothing bothered me. But in our reality, it did. It affected me on a day-to-day basis, like, because I dealt with anger, so obviously it was messing with me. Because if not, then it wouldn't have affected me in any way, right? Nothing I see means anything. But I'm just happy for the journey that I'm on, and I'm even more happy to share it with you. So I'm hoping you guys are watching, and I'm hoping you guys are taking this all in, because this is no longer a facade, you guys. This is the real raw Monnay, the real raw Charnay. But I'm gonna get into this yoga session. And today I think I'm gonna do it outside because we got some sun today in Chicago. So I'm gonna try to utilize this little bit of sun we do have before it goes away. And I'm gonna do my self-love meditation. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace and love. Just wanted to take a second. I just finished doing some self-love meditation, which was a third eye chakra meditation. So I decided to come in my backyard and do some sun gazing, basking in the sun, this melanin. But I actually want to share something with y'all right now, because I know it's probably a little noisy out. I don't know if you hear the wind. I know y'all hear the traffic, which is right outside this gate. But I had fought with myself for a while, being that I've only been really like putting my journey out to the YouTube world. But even prior before that, because like I said, prior to me sharing my journey, I was on it for at the least a month. Now, I had fought with myself to come out in my yard, which is a shared yard because I stay in apartments. So obviously, like, there's traffic throughout this yard on a day-to-day basis because it's 5 other apartments inside my building. So I pondered with myself, or fought with myself for a while, to even be able to come to this point where I'm sitting in the grass just basking in true life. Because I was always in my mind about what other people would think, or like if somebody was to walk out the apartment building right now and see me right here just in meditation, because I usually meditate with my eyes closed and everything. And as you can see, like, it's a parking lot right there. So I always fought myself like, no, I don't want nobody to come up and see me meditating and then be thinking all weird and stuff. But today, I guess with me working on my root chakra yesterday, I was at the fuck it stage. Ooh, excuse my language. I don't know if my mama gonna be watching this, but I was really at the whatever phase or whatever stage in life when I'm like, these words don't mean anything. And I have really implemented this into my lifestyle, you guys. Like, when I tell y'all these things that I'm sharing with you, I don't want you to think like it's just one-sided, like I'm telling you, like, go do this and you're gonna be exactly where you want to be, like, because obviously it is a method to what our third dimensional thinking would call madness. Because to know your true self is, in some form, I guess you could think, madness, because you have to go through all your lower levels before you can get to your higher level. So I came to the yard and I decided to do some sun gazing in the backyard, and not care about the what ifs of the world, because it's always a what if in the world. But you have to get to the point within your life that you don't care. And another lesson that I just learned also is that it's okay. Like, it's okay to live in your truth. Like, it's okay to not put up a facade and be who you try to perceive yourself to be, or who everybody else think you are. The wonders in living it within your truth. And I even mentioned this just because when I started this YouTube channel, I was like, I'm going to be a one-dimensional, inspiring, spiritual person. Like, I was only going to post it on YouTube type thing, like, and still try to put on my mask for my other social medias, because I have a Facebook, I have a Snapchat, I have an Instagram, all of that. So when I made it under the assumption that I was just gonna do this on YouTube and live my other lives on my other social medias. But I'm here to tell you that that is not how it works. That is not how it works, not one bit. And if you think it's gonna work like that, it's not. But obviously everybody has to come full circle with themselves to even get to this point. So I now have gained the courage to post my YouTube videos on my other social media platforms. So I just want y'all to know that this journey that I'm on right now, this journey that you guys are taking with me, it's definitely like real life. It's like, it's real life, and it helps you in ways that you didn't even acknowledge, or you didn't want to acknowledge you needed help with. You understand? Like, you get that? Because I was fine with just sharing my story on Instagram. I was fine with that. I mean, not Instagram, but YouTube. I was fine with just sharing it on YouTube. And today I woke up like, yeah, that's not enough. That's not enough. I have to live in my truth overall. I just can't tell you I'm living one way on YouTube and be living another way on Facebook and Instagram, etc., etc. Even though I am like spiritually inclined when it comes to my postings on Facebook or my other social medias, but I'm just not like out there as far as I am with YouTube. It's like I've shared some things with y'all that I haven't even put on other social medias and things of that such. But it's all a work in progress, you guys, and I am working. So I hope y'all are working too.